Yo, you know what time it is. It's your boy Trevor David Jones, and it's time for She-Hulk 6. Now, before we get into this, remember to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on notifications so you never miss a Trevor David Jones video. Okay, so let's jump right in. She-Hulk 6, I mean, what is there to say? As I said in my last review, my last video, Marvel made this show bad on purpose. I don't know why. I don't really care. But, I mean, they made it bad on purpose, so there's only so much you can say. But let's move on to the positives. My man, Mr. Immortal, okay? Not his character, he's a monster. Also an idiot, but his powers were pretty cool, man. He just like straight jumped out of a plate glass window, which actually really isn't possible unless he has super strength. Landed on a car, died for a second, I guess, and just brushed himself off and kept going. Like, that was pretty cool. I mean, it was some show of some powers. That's what we want to see. So, shout out to that. Okay. A couple quotes from the wedding were actually funny. He's so brave, we just had to resuscitate him this morning. Like, they snuck it on that undertrack, so, you know, you had to listen to hear it. But that was actually a funny joke. The dog is all, like, frail, you know, hemmed up. That was cool. That was funny. And when She-Hulk and Titania finally get into it, and she goes, "Oh, no, I forgot how to do it," that was actually funny. That was funny. So, I mean, those were good comedic moments. It shows that Marvel still has the writing ability. They know what to do. So I wasn't disappointed by that at all. Okay. The intelligentsia, they kind of made a big deal out of that in the episode. For all the comic book readers out there, y'all know what that is. But for the non-comic book readers, the intelligentsia is an evil group in the comics of some of the more most intelligent members in the Marvel Universe. You got MODOK, the Thinker, Dr. Doom used to be a member. So, you know, they were heavyweights when Dr. Doom was on the squad. But yeah, you know, some of the like intelligent people in the Marvel Universe. They're not like the most notable group, I guess, but they brought him in, and in the course of the episode, they made a really big deal out of him. So there you go, intelligentsia. That is definitely from the comics. The best part of the episode, I mean, obviously, the battle between She-Hulk and Titania. And that battle is what let me know, it's what reminded me, Marvel made the show bad on purpose. Like I said, I don't know why, don't really care, but they made it bad on purpose. Because that battle shows they know exactly what to do. They still have the sauce. They have the sauce. Like I told you, I watch these shows at like 5 in the morning with my 2 cups of coffee. So I'm up, it's like dark, but I'm watching these, you know, getting pumped. And that fight got me pumped. It got me pumped. They let off with the funny joke from Jen, "Oh no, I forgot how to do it," which, that was actually funny. And she finally hulks out, "Yo, it's game time, bro." She like stomps the ground, the ripple goes through. I mean, it was legitimately dope. It wasn't even whack. She like jumps into the battle about to hit Titania. I like that, man. I like that. They cut the fight short because Titania slipped on some ice. You know, take what you will out of that. But the actual fight itself was the saving grace of the episode, and it was dope. And it let me know, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, Marvel, they know what to do. They know how to do it. But for some reason that I just don't know, they made the show bad on purpose. Okay, now moving on to the rooms for improvement. In the beginning, when they're putting on the clothes and she puts on the, you know, the bigger dress for She-Hulk, and obviously her frenemy, in my view, refers to her She-Hulk costume, which they're gonna reveal. And Jen's like, you know, why? I'm never gonna wear it. That actually made me mad. Like, I got angry at 5-something a.m. Jen, don't say that. You're an Avenger. You're a natural Avenger. You're a Hulk. Like, I've already said this. She's got the short list to the starting squad, like the starting 5 out on the court. Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk. I'm never gonna wear it. Just don't say that. Just don't say that. And then when the bride was like, "I don't want you to be hulky at my wedding," I know the bride was supposed to be a jerk in the context of the show, but yo, that's racist against Hulks. You know, if you don't want her to be hulky, don't invite her. That's straight genetics. I was like, man, that's actually messed up. There were numerous points in the wedding where Jen should have just left. When they handed her the dog to walk down the aisle with, you know, the bride obviously telling her not to be hulky at the wedding. The bride coming in and messing up her groove with homeboy. She shouldn't have even gone to the wedding, which she remarked to her friend when she opened the bridesmaid box. She knew she shouldn't have been there, but whatever. But when she said, "I don't need you to be hulky at my wedding," bye. Also, we might fight right now. Yeah, man, that was racist against green people, man. I didn't like that. But, you know, she was supposed to be a jerk, so I'll give it to her. Now, as far as actual rooms for improvement, I could go on, but the whole show is really a room for improvement. So I've said pretty much everything I had to say in all the previous episodes of my reviews of this show. So y'all know what my opinion of this show is. Okay, so there was no post credits. So on to the rating. This episode gets a very definitive 0 out of 5. It gets a 0 out of 5. At first in the last episode, in episode 5, when I reviewed that, it almost got a 0, but I gave it a 1 because I was like, as long as you filmed it, there's something on film, you encoded it, it is on TV, the actors are reciting their lines, doing their emotions. I can give it a 1. People showed up. I was like, you can't really go lower than a 1. Yeah, you can. This episode gets a 0. And it almost got a -1 except for the fight. The fight was good. What we saw of it, it brought it to a 0. Yeah. I mean, when I saw the title Just Jen, I was like, whatever, man. They're just gonna ride this she doesn't know she's the She-Hulk thing till the very end. So that's cool. Yeah, man. But yeah, this episode gets a 0. Pretty convincing. And that's basically all I have to say about it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So I'll take this time to throw in a few additional thoughts. Like I said, I rarely do this, and I only started doing it in this show, but I will do some additional thoughts. Yeah. I still have faith in Marvel. I would say that my faith hasn't wavered even slightly. Mainly because of that fight scene. Actually, not even that. Miss Marvel just came out, so we know what Marvel's about. They still have the gas. The fight scene, of course, shows that they know exactly what to do. They know how to animate. They know what it takes to make these shows dope. But for some reason, I don't know, man. Maybe someone I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, the point of this additional thoughts is just to say specifically, not only do I still have faith in Marvel, it's not even a matter of faith. I have proof. I know that they know what to do. So we got Black Panther coming up. We're good. All right, man. And that's about it. That's pretty much it. So next week is episode 7, the review. I can't even remember where I read it, but I know this show has 7 episodes in the season. So next week is the final episode. I don't even know how that's possible, but that's what it's going to be. I'm sure we're going to see the Daredevil reveal. Hopefully she puts on the suit. And this will be it. And I think this is the last Marvel show for the year. I could go check. I know they have like a Christmas special coming up with the Guardians. That'll be good. It's the Guardians. Guardians 3. Woo. Stoked for that. Adam Warlock? Bro, the Golden Man? The Golden Man, bro? Let's go. I'm actually stoked for that. Yeah, Black Panther is in literally like less than 2 months, for like 7 weeks now. Stoked. So there's lots of good stuff coming up. I'm ready for it. Catch my other YouTube videos on the channel. Those are there. Check those out. Lots of good stuff in there. I'm on Twitch. I stream like every day now. I'm currently playing Chrono Trigger, which is an absolute classic. I've never played it before. RPGs are my favorite genre. Right up there with fighting games. And I just haven't played it, Bless you. 1995 was slightly before the time where I was like, could like really choose what video games I wanted to play. So I kind of missed it, but I'm playing it now and it's great. And that's all I got for y'all, okay? I'm out in Mexico City, aka Flexico City, doing it big, all right? So stay up. And I keep saying that, but that's real life advice, man. Stay up, all right? I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.